She had mentioned that she'd come from Perth. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
What an awesome way to start the concert. Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Jacqueline Scarlett, and I've got the honour of welcoming you all to Stroke Accord's 10th annual concert. I would like to begin by acknowledging the Wurundjeri people, traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today, and I pay my respects to their elders, past and present. I'd like to welcome our special guests, Michael Sukkar, the federal member from Deakin, Kylie Spears, who is the Mayor of Maroondah Council, and we also have an apology from Jack Mulholland, who's also from the Maroondah Council, and it's the first concert Jack's ever missed, so he will be missed today. Now, regular attendees of this concert will know this information, but for those who haven't been before, we thought it was important to provide some background of the choir. So the Stroke Accord began back in 2010 after an observation by Wendy Lyons, who's a stroke survivor herself, that people who had aphasia, that is the loss of language or speech after a stroke, that in her stroke support group, that they could often sing. Now, I do have to let you know that today is a very special day because it is exactly 14 years ago today when the Stroke Accord Choir had their first rehearsal. And chatting, yes, I was going to say, let's leave the singing to the experts, but a round of applause and maybe 3 cheers. Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! And a very happy birthday to you all. Chatting with Wendy before the concert, she was saying that 12 people turned up to that rehearsal, not really knowing what it was going to eventuate to. And look at what we've got today, which is just amazing. So the choir was formed back then with members from the Croydon Stroke Support Group, with assistance from the Maroondah City Council and the Eastern Communication Access Network. The choir was the first of its kind in Australia, and it's had many, many achievements. The choir has been involved in research demonstrating the positive effect of choirs for people who have had stroke. Its members have written and published a book, Voices, which recounts their personal stories. And members have been the subject of a documentary about life with aphasia and the impact of the choir on their lives. And if you don't have a copy of either of those, they are available at interval for $10 each. The choir's also performed regularly at conferences and other concerts over the years. And the choir's also featured in many television and radio programs. The choir's auspiced under the umbrella of the Music and the Brain Foundation. And we can't emphasise enough the importance of music and singing as a benefit for the choir and all of its members. So what's the science behind all of this? So those who've experienced a left hemisphere stroke may not be able to speak, as speaking is controlled by the left-hand side of the brain. However, the pathway to singing can be intact because that's located in the right hemisphere. And we know from research that music activates the whole brain. So while a stroke survivor may not be able to speak, they can sing. So being in the choir gives stroke survivors an opportunity to exercise their voice, and there's often a carryover into everyday speech. Along with improved communication, being part of a choir reduces depression, improves mood, stimulates friendships, and provides a sense of belonging and purpose. And the choir's empowered by the enjoyment they give to others and the role they perform in the community, educating the community about stroke and living with aphasia. And so this year, the choir's chosen the theme Seasons of Love because they wanted to feature some of the love songs in their repertoire. Each week when the choir meets, the members share their journey with each other as they enjoy fun, friendship, love and laughter. The people on stage here are a group of positive and happy people who've not let the misfortune of stroke hold them back. And today, they want to share with you the power of song and celebrate living positively no matter what the journey. So, please welcome the Stroke Chord Choir, and we hope you enjoy the performance.
In my arms
That's such a beautiful song, isn't it? Thank you. Today we've got something different between songs, and we have an interview with Anne Cole, who's one of the long-term members of the choir and also happens to be my mum. Anne's one of those members for whom the choir's a very significant and integral part of the week, and I can verify that when I know Mum and Dad have planned holidays around making sure they are back for choir rehearsals. But there's going to be an interview with Anne and my dad, Barry, as she's interviewed by Adrian, so I hope you enjoy.
Hello, Anne, and hello, Barry. Thank you for coming along for our interview for the concert. So, Anne, I'd like to ask you, when did you join the Stroke Chord Choir?
2010.
Very good. So you're one of the longest choir members in
Yes,
time.
yes.
Very good. And what was it like when you first joined the choir?
I like people there. The carers help me. I like singing, and I like the concerts. Yeah.
Very good. Now, tell me, when did you experience your stroke and what were the circumstances?
I had my stroke 15 years.
Yeah, 15 years ago.
Yeah. I was asleep. It was 5 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to get out, and I went in the, and then I fell on the floor.
Mm.
And Barry got me at
The ambulance.
And he looked at me, but I couldn't say anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So the ambulance person was trying to talk to you?
Yeah, but nothing there.
No.
Nothing there.
No.
Yeah.
Do you remember any more about this experience?
Yeah, I remember feeling helpless and didn't panic, but I was really worried. I really had no experience of things like this before.
And were you conscious that time was of the essence?
Yes,
Yeah. Which
because
is a
that
good
message
thing.
is pretty much out in the public space.
That's right.
Mm.
Okay. So, Anne, what was your life like before you had a stroke?
I like the talk. Lots of talk.
Lots of talking. With lots of people.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And what work did you do?
I was a kindergarten teacher.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, thinking back to the choir, so what's your favourite song from all the time you've been in the choir?
Can you hear the people sing?
Yes, I think I knew that was your favourite song because you keep asking for it. And why do you like that song?
I like the marching.
Very good. Barry, do you have a favourite song from the choir? This is a question without notice.
Yes, look, Lean on Me is probably my favourite, and I used to sing that to my granddaughter every night when we were looking after them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did it put her to sleep?
Sometimes.
How has it been to have Barry also involved in the choir, Anne?
I like him, yes, and
Thanks.
he is Secretary.
You know, I'm the secretary, yeah.
Right, okay. Been very busy, isn't he?
Yes, it is.
Lots of work.
Yeah.
And Anne, can you talk about some of your hobbies and activities that you enjoy doing these days?
Okay. Well, I've got a beautiful humor books.
A communication book.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
And I've got.
what's
I've got-
inside?
I've got the keys, and the
Right.
and the
Yep. So you can show the family
Yes.
pictures of the family.
yes, and then I've got maps, and when I have a stroke, I've got my name is Anne. I have a stroke,
Mhm.
and
I have aphasia. Sometimes I have difficulty speaking. I may have difficulty understanding you. If you speak too fast, more than one at a time,
yes,
or when it's noisy, please give me time to speak. Thank you for your patience. That is
Yes.
so important.
yes.
Very good.
When I had a stroke, I speak, but I got my speech very slowly.
Well, Anne's been working very hard at speech ever since this happened. That's 15 years worth.
I went to the library and took up the children's books,
So the children's books.
and then I went up until the
Adult books.
yes. It's wonderful. Sarah Henderson. I like this one. I like walking. And also the groom. I like things.
Michael Groom is a family member of a place we like to go in Queensland called Binnaburra. So he's one of the family members of the founder of Binnaburra, Arthur Groom.
I like a walk. Sometimes swimming. I like very
Good.
food.
That means she likes healthy food. That's what that means.
And I like garden.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Barry,
You're
for
welcome.
sharing your experiences.
Okay.
Inside you, ain't there?
Thank you. I don't know about everybody, but I always, no matter how many times I've come to one of these concerts, I'm just blown away by the emotion that I get listening to you all sing. So thank you. Sorry. Anyway, pull myself together. That was amazing. That's what I was trying to say. We're now going to have a short break for 20 minutes for an interval. But before I do, just a reminder to buy some raffle tickets if you haven't already done so. These cost $2 per ticket or 3 for $5. And there are prizes including a wonderful quilt made by choir member Rosa. And I have to say my daughter was the beneficiary of the quilt Rosa made last year, and it's been on her bed all year, and it's just wonderful. So also some paintings donated by our Zumbe drummer Nick, a hamper donated by Michael Sukkar, the member for Deakin, a range of garden supplies donated by Semken Landscaping, some shopping bags made by Burmese refugees in Nil, Western Victoria. And so please, if you haven't got tickets, get over to the table and grab yourself some. So the raffle will be drawn after interval. There's also tea, coffee, water available in the coffee shop for a gold coin donation. And don't forget about the video and the books if you haven't already got those. And we'll see you in 20 minutes.
Tried to work out what I want to say, but I kept stumbling over the words. Do I write it down? No, but I want to mention the fact that
Okay, we might get started. To start the second half, I've got great pleasure in welcoming Martin Semken to the stage to draw the raffle. So grab hold of your tickets and we'll get going. And I first need to, so big thank you to Kristen, the raffle master, who has apparently bought a ticket for each of the choir members. So you, thank you, Kristen. So yes, your names are on some tickets, and so you may well be the beneficiaries. I'll hold them, and you'll, yeah.
I know him, it'll be rigged. So. Okay, it's a yellow ticket. D50. D50, yellow ticket. Redraw. Yellow.
Yellow.
D50. D50 yellow. Okay.
Oh,
Now, please, just put the chocolates aside. Last year, Barry won the prize and didn't pick the chocolates. He's got his grandchildren here today, and they said if we win, we're getting the chocolates. And
No, I actually promised Charlie that he could have the, where is he? That he could have the chocolates if I won this year, so he's...
yep, go and grab them, Charlie. Go up,
over
Charlie,
you
grab
go,
it.
Charlie.
I top-
And that was donated by Martin, so thank you very much.
Okay. I knew it'd be rigged somehow. Okay, it's another yellow ticket. Oh. It's rigged. D24. 24. Don't even look at yours, Barry. D24.
He's got to get something to me.
Charlie, go and talk to your pop and ask him what he would like.
It's totally rigged. Go and grab a prize. Okay, while the family has a few.
Yeah.
Green ticket.
First.
Green, yeah, we're ready. C24.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. Go up to see Raffle Master. It's very good, Barry. Take it. Red. Red. A17. Red A17. Red A17. Oh, don't tell me it's the Coles again. Three tickets.
A very hard-working secretary.
We didn't pay no.
Not enough, that's sure. Okay, green. Have the Coles got any green tickets? No, they don't. Who's got one? You do? Good. C. 87. There you go. Okay. That's a very happy person. Okay. Red. A06. Red A6. Oh! Yeah?
oh, beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Red. Oh, beautiful. Red A19. Red A19. Red A19. We got one.
Oh. Shall we redraw?
Redraw. There's one enough.
No, we got $50 extra.
You did not. I'm not even reading that one out. It's going to be his again. Okay. Green. C14. Green. Yeah. Bingo. Winner. Here you go up. See the raffle master.
The choir master.
Oh, yeah, the raffle master.
Choir raffle master.
The choir raffle master. There we go. Okay, this one. We got these two.
No, we asking.
Yellow. D83. D83.
What colour?
Yellow. Monica. Monica, well done.
That's the other
Yep. Okay, there's only 30 more prizes. Red, A, 10. Red, A, 10. Red, A, 10. Come on, Kylie, I want to draw yours out. The mirror always wins, it's part of the deal.
Oh, Wendy.
Oh, Wendy, well done. Go and get a prize, Wendy. Yeah.
Was it A10?
Yes.
Yep. Green. How many more have we got? Heaps. Oh, green. C. Starts with a 1. 13. 13. Green, C, 13. Anyone? Did I have in my family's tickets even get put in here? C, 13. Green. Did you win? Oh. Oh, gosh. Very good. Go up and get another prize. Oh, gosh. You have that one.
No. What was the number?
Oh, C13. Is that the one you've got? I can change it if you don't. Yellow. D. D. 70. Yellow D 70. There you go. There, well done. Is it winner? Won it or not? No, didn't think so. You want to draw one out? Come on. You draw one out. Just one. 3-1. Right. Well done, mate. Green.
Okay.
Green.
Yes.
C.
Yes.
37. Barry, is that yours again or not? C37. Green.
Why did you got green?
Anyone? Green, 37. No, no green, 37. Well, we'll hold that one across. Oh, have you got it? There it is. Yay! Pick your prize, mate. No, you don't have to come up. You just pick your prize. Oh,
Proof,
oh,
proof.
winner. Well done, mate. Yeah, that's a winner. Red?
No.
She didn't buy.
Oh, I didn't get it.
A? 49.
No.
Oh, yes, another family member. Well done. Oh, she's been looking forward to it for an hour. Finally wins and no. Okay. Yellow. D. 35. Yellow D 35. Yo. How many more?
2 partners.
How many more, Harley?
There is about 5 or 6 left.
Oh, wow. Rightio. Red?
All purple left.
Red? A 50. Oh, that'll be the same person. A 50, red. Oh, good on her. Good. Okay. What colour are we after? Green, right. Green. Green. Green it is. Green. There's only 3 colours. C?
Yes.
0. 4. Yo, winner.
Yay!
You go and collect the prize.
You got green 1, 2,
Okay. Green? Green?
Yes.
I grabbed it on purpose. Oh, hang on. Nearly. It's got your name written on it, that's how I knew it was nearly. Righto, let's let
We've
the
got three more.
raffle master tell me how many are left.
There's three.
How many? I know there's three.
Yeah.
So,
Painting, 2 pictures and a bag, I think.
oh, wow, there's plenty of it.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 more? No, there's plants down the bottom. Rightio. Red ticket. Red ticket. A 62. It's the second longest raffle of all time. Oh, gee, it says red. Yeah, that's you. That's you, no? Quick, before someone else claims it. The never-ending raffle. Someone donated too many prizes. Who was that, bro? No, I know who that is. Red ticket. A 42. Red A 42. Red A 42. Yep, well done. A cup of tea maker.
So is there one more?
Yeah, that's donated. Okay,
One more, last
one
one.
more. Okay. Green ticket. Green. Drum roll. C. 90. C. Green 90. C 90. Anyone? C. Green.
Oh, yay!
Oh, well done.
Awesome.
Well done.
Thank you, everyone. And thank you for all those who donated those fabulous prizes. So now we have a special treat. We have a performance from the Flying Foxes. So this is a trio who comprises Adrian Batt, who was previously the Stroke Accord lead guitarist and choir leader, Francis Batt and Simon Fox. So we have had the privilege of seeing this trio at previous concerts, but we are very excited to have them here today. So please welcome them.
All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew. Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? Came back only yesterday. I'm the love you gave, all I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. This is gonna take a long time, and I wonder what's mine. Can't take no more. Wonder if you'll understand. It's just a touch of your hand behind a closed door. All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you.
Thank you, everyone. This next song we're going to perform is an original. I actually wrote it about my mum, who passed away 13 years ago now. She suffered a stroke in her early 30s and had a lot of physical and mental health challenges right through her life. And she passed away at 67, which was too young, but in a way it was surprising that she made it that far, considering the challenges that she had in life. And when she passed away, there's that sense of grief, of course, but there's also that sense of relief of knowing that someone who suffered a lot of physical and mental health challenges is not suffering anymore. So this song is called Little Sparrow.
Fly, little sparrow, fly away. Capture a moment of freedom. Under the shackles holding me down, sail away into the blue. Fly, little sparrow, to the sun, away from the ocean of sorrow. All of the days that you could say all the world was a sparrow to you. Fly, little hummingbird, fly away. Take to the skies when you're ready, leaving your body broken and frail. You capture your moment of truth. Fly, little hummingbird, to the clouds, into the arms of tomorrow. Unleash your spirit, shining within. Now the world is a hummingbird to you. All your tears are flowing so clear, but you will be here tomorrow, waiting so patiently, spinning my wheels to be soaring together with you. Fly, little mockingbird, fly away, turning your tears into laughter. Forget all your troubles and show me a smile. Let go of what's worrying you. Fly, little sparrow, fly away. Capture your moment of freedom. All of the days that you could say all the world was a sparrow to you. All of the days that you could say all the world was a sparrow to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Our final song is also written by Simon, and we've had it around for about over 2 years, I think, and it's never quite worked. We've never performed it publicly before, so this is the first. And anyway, we kept trying and then leaving it, trying and leaving. And then after one rehearsal, I thought, I might try it on the banjo. We've never played the banjo in the band before, and it seems to go all right. So, and we really, really wanted to play this song today for the choir because it's called The Power of a Song, and that was the theme for one of the previous concerts from the Stroker Chord Choir. The chorus goes, when you hear a tune, it'll lift you up, make you feel so good,
Feel so young.
Make you feel so young. I knew I'd ease the troubles on your mind. It'll touch you like no other can. It can take command. It's amazing, the power of a
song.
You know the words already.
It can make you cry deep within your soul. It can make you laugh when you thought that hope had gone. It can make you raise your arms, embrace the possibility of a brighter, bigger world that's yours to take. It'll make you move when the rhythm feeds your soul. Feel the beat of the drum, the strum of the guitar. It'll make you take a chance and open up your mind to a brighter, bigger world that's yours to own. Shades of blue that color all my words, all the things you thought you hadn't heard. When you hear a tune, it'll lift you up, make you feel so young, ease the troubles on your mind. It'll touch you like no other can. It can take command. It's amazing, the power of a song. It'll make you lose a sense of space and time to a higher place, like a spirit in the sky. It'll make you reminisce and bring back all the memories of a brighter, bigger world that you dream of. Shades of gray follow me each day. All the things you thought you couldn't say. When you
When you hear a tune, it'll lift you up, make you feel so young. Ease the troubles on your mind. It'll touch you like no other can. It can take command. It's amazing, the power of a song. When you hear a tune, it'll lift you up, make you feel so young. Ease the troubles on your mind. It'll touch you like no other can. It can take command. It's amazing, the power of a song. It's amazing, the power of a song. It's amazing, the power of a song. It's amazing, the power of a song.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for the privilege of supporting the Stroker Chord Choir.
Thank you, Adrian, Simon and Francis. That was absolutely amazing and so special to have some originals and a world premiere. And now we've just got a small token of our appreciation, so thank you.
I can't wait till they get that song right. It was pretty. It was pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, have we got the right ones?
We'll just go to check.
Adrian, that
That's
one,
you.
yeah.
That's all right.
Yep, Adrian.
This is for Adrian. We noticed he was playing the mandolin, I think it was, which the choir gifted to Adrian for his many years of service. So we should thank him again. For
Yep. Simon?
This for Simon. A beautiful two original songs. Thought he was amazing.
Yeah. And Francis.
And Francis, thank you for the wonderful singing. Yeah.
Thank you again, Flying Foxes. So before I welcome back the choir for the second half, there are two things that I wanted to do. One is firstly to introduce Brian Koppel, which we didn't do it at the start of the concert, but Brian's been the choir leader and keyboard player now since June last year, and I know it's been absolutely wonderful for the choir to have your involvement ongoing and obviously in the preparation for the concert, so thank you. And I also just wanted to give you a bit more information about the Stroker Chord Choir and strokes. And as I've said before, some of you may have heard this before, but I think it's always really good to be reminded of the significance of strokes and the impact that it can have. Because it really gives you some idea of exactly why this choir is so important. So strokes really are a significant issue for Australians. So did you know that 1 in 6 Australians will have a stroke in their lifetime? Of these, almost 20% are under 55 years of age. 30% of stroke survivors are of working age, so under 65. And approximately 1/3 of people who have strokes have aphasia. So the people on stage have each experienced an event that has changed their lives. Having survived a stroke, they've been left with aphasia, and they can have difficulty finding and producing words to express themselves. Aphasia can also mean an inability to recall words, form sentences, name things, or sometimes understand what is being said. Aphasia may also impact the ability to understand numbers and the written word. And so what is a stroke? A stroke is a bleed or a blockage in the brain that causes damage. The damage can be in the left hemisphere or the right, and most of the choir members have had a left hemisphere stroke, which results in a weakness or paralysis on the opposite side of the body, the right side of the body. But despite having limited or no speech, the choir members use their voices to express themselves, and many can sing words that they can't say, and they've successfully learnt new lyrics and music in new songs. And the choir members celebrate these successes each week at rehearsals. Each of the choir members here has their own story. They've all experienced despair and frustration, but also joy and hope, and they've overcome incredible obstacles to bring you this performance today. So the choir is so glad that each of you are here to celebrate these truly special voices. And please welcome back the Stroke a Chord Choir.
Know if I'm being foolish.
beautiful song again. Thank you. At the start of today, we welcomed Kylie Spears, who is the Mayor of Maroondah Council, and we now have a special insert of an interview with Kylie and Adrian. Kylie's always been such a passionate advocate for the choir, and the council were an integral part of the original group that started exactly 14 years ago. And Kylie, you've been a tremendous and constant support for the choir, both financially and in kind, and we're very grateful. So please enjoy the interview of Kylie and Adrian.
And welcome and thank you for doing this interview for the Stroke Chord Choir.
Pleasure, Adrian.
Firstly, I'd like to ask, when did you first become aware of the Stroke Chord Choir, and what were your initial impressions?
So thank you for having me to start with. And it was 2016 and I was actually standing for election for the very first time. And in starting to get involved in some of the community groups and to get to know really some of the community groups, that was how I came across Stroke Chord. And then through 2017 when I was elected, Wendy invited me down, and from there I've sort of come down each year or a couple of times a year and seen and just been involved, and it's been wonderful.
Terrific. So what messages do you take from the choir?
What messages do I take from the choir? I take the connection part in particular. So for me, it's how socially connected they are, how I find them incredibly inspirational, and it's that part, I think, of that access that everybody within your community should actually have access to their tribe, if you like, to be a part of the group that suits to them, if that makes sense, but gives them something as well. And I think that's what the choir does.
Very true. Do you have any particular favourite choir songs?
I am a Christmas Day baby, so for me, Christmas just carols are just my thing. So I love the Christmas concerts. I love coming along. I know I had my daughter with me one year and she's going, "Mum, be quiet," because I'm just singing along. I love it. So for me, it's Christmas.
Great. Now, how does the Maroondah Council support the choir?
In a range of ways. So from inception, it's been with Jack Mulholland when Jack and Wendy were talking to, so there was some funding there to have things go through, and then just involvement that's been through there, up to, when we had Jan come in and funded that to put some other governance structures and further enhancements into the choir with that, to even tapping Martin on the shoulder and saying, "We've got this amazing choir, I think you'd really, and he's come back and said, "Oh my gosh, Kylie, I've got so much out of this, much more than I've ever put in." And I think that's what it's all about. And that's what council, from a council perspective, that's all we can ask, is that we've got, sometimes it's money, sometimes it's other things that actually make the group work in a way that the best that it can be. So I think that's, so council, it's different things. It's not just one thing.
Yeah. And how does the choir fit in with council's vision for the community?
It fits completely into particularly the social access, inclusion, all of those areas. We, in 2010, council did a 2040 strategy, and access, inclusion, but social connection were really big parts of that. The choir fits all of those. We're now doing 2050 consultation right now, and it's still that same thing, access. You want people to have access to getting to do things that they want to do. Inclusion, feeling like you're a part of the community, and the social connections. And the choir does all those things so brilliantly.
For sure. And finally, do you have a message for the choir members?
As I said, I find the choir members incredibly inspirational. I get so much from just being a part of when I come down and do rehearsal, when I come to a concert, the joy that is shown by the members for their involvement is just breathtaking, and I love it. I just really, really enjoy it. So thank you from me to them.
Great, and thank you, Kylie.
Pleasure.
I wasn't on the program to say anything, but actually I was going to introduce each of the songs, but soon I became aware with the length of our program it would have made it even later than it is. And I know these seats only are comfortable for a certain length of time. Kylie, I'd like to thank you very much for sharing regarding your feelings towards the choir. This is Kylie Spears. Could I have you please stand, Kylie? Kylie is the City Mundara mayor. Also, Kylie also invited the choir to sing this Wednesday, just a couple days ago at Carolina. I always want to say Carolina, you know, sweet Caroline. Carolina, for the volunteers luncheon that the city provided for them, and we were the guest artists that also appeared that afternoon. So Kylie, again, we thank you for inviting us and allowing us to sing. I first met Kylie at our Christmas get-together with a short concert anyway, and so I had the pleasure of meeting her. It's a beautiful day today, and not only because of looking out and seeing the sun shining yet, but also looking out at you and this choir who is behind me. I can't tell you what a privilege it has been this past year of being able to meet with them weekly. And together we all know the power of music. And the things that I have learned from all of them during this time, I can't begin to tell all the stories. We have a great time when we get together on Tuesdays, and many times, other than lately, when we've been spending so much time working with the music, I enjoy having them share what their week has been like. And many times they have wonderful things to share, and other things, maybe it has been a hard week. And one thing that, in speaking of hard, and one thing that I am learning is, and Cole is always very helpful, and she just recently gave me an article that had been written by an individual who had a stroke and has aphasia. And it was sharing with the act of our speed of speech, because I have a tendency to speak very quickly. And the thing that I have learned both from Anne personally and as well as the article that she gave me just this past week is the fact that with aphasia, it may be our present speed of speech, they completely throw them, where they can really not understand or being able to pick up on what all is being shared by the person speaking. And what I thought was very interesting in the article was even in our universities, et cetera, in the training of speech therapists, the aspect of a rate of our speech is not important, that it's not even really addressed at all for people who have aphasia. And here we have speech therapists who may not be able to really work with that. And he pointed out that learning to speak more slowly is something that has to be learned, because normally it's not something we may normally do. And it's something I have to always try to help. And Anne's very good at reminding me always, but like she usually goes, slow down. And so Anne, I thank you for that. And I have a lot to learn yet, I know, from many people. What I think is always so exciting is here we are in this universe of many, many galaxies, etc. And here we are as a group of people, and we have gathered here in this place. It just so happens it is a church, but irregardless of where we are meeting or whether we gather as people, is the fact of that I think this space becomes a sacred space for us, with the things that we have shared and with the lives. And isn't that something that we all happen to gather here at this time, in this place, in this country, on this planet, and of sharing of our lives as human beings. We look at the awful things that are happening in the world around us. And I feel blessed the fact that you took time to actually come here and spend this time with us. And to the choir, I couldn't ask for a most wonderful group of people to be able to work with. They are a blessed group of people. And you're a blessed group of singers also. And I enjoy so much always to sharing with you. And even we have a newcomer today that I didn't have the wonder of meeting before, and Ree, who is sitting at my far left here, and her husband Mick is here this afternoon, who I had not had the pleasure of meeting, and so Mick is turning pages this afternoon, but as you'll notice, he's also singing along as well, and so that's great. Mick, we're happy you're able to join us. We have one song left for you, and then we have the encore of 525,600 minutes. And I think you're aware of that's how many minutes there are in one regular standard year. We have Judy out here who asked me, well, if it was going to be a leap year, how many minutes would there be then? And I told her we haven't yet categorized that or done the math on that. But anyway, we invite you to join us in singing, certainly. I walk up, let's see. What is our closing one? Thank you. I'll never walk alone. And then you're welcome to join us in singing 525,600 minutes. Okay, you can do that as well.
600 minutes, 525,000 moments so dear, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights and cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter and striving. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in your life? How about love? How about love? How about seasons of love, seasons of love. 525,600 minutes, 525,000 journeys to plan, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a woman or man? It's time now to sing out, well the story never ends. Celebrate, remember, here in the life of friends. Remember love, love. Remember love, love. Remember love, love. Seasons of love, seasons of
It's a little bit sad now, isn't it, that it's at the end. There's a sign on the stand that says, "Please speak slowly." Very timely. So I now have the very important job of thanking some very special people who have worked both on stage and off stage to put the show together and to make today possible. So enormous thanks to the Flying Foxes. Just wonderful to have you as part of today, so thank you. The choir's own wonderful Zambi player, Nick. Nick, it just adds so much to the music, so thank you. To all of the relatives and friends who support the choir and make this today and the choir generally possible, so thank you. And finally, but definitely not least, Brian, thank you. I know that the choir appreciates your quirky sense of humour and your talent and passion that you bring to today, what you've done to make today possible, and also to all of the rehearsals, so thank you. And I know Brian's already said it, but thank you everybody for coming today, because it wouldn't be a concert without an audience, and I know that the choir really, really appreciates your support and your enjoyment of today and your continued involvement, so thank you. And so thank you for choir for filling our hearts, filling our souls, and sustaining us for the next 526,600 minutes till the next concert. So thank you very, very much.
I wanted to thank Becky for her efforts, and if you ever look for any inspiration in your life. These people, the choir and their carers, are the greatest inspiration you can get in life. They're role models for every one of us. So thank you. And thank you.